Hello and welcome to DigiTech Articles, the podcast where we break down the latest in technology, gadgets, and everything in between. Whether you're a seasoned tech enthusiast or just curious about the digital world, we've got something for you. All right, so you're thinking about a new phone. And not just any phone, you're diving into the world of foldables.
Yeah.
Specifically, Samsung's Galaxy Z Fold6 and Z Flip6.
Right.
We've got all the details from Samsung UK's official page.
Okay.
And our mission is to help you figure out which one,
Okay.
if any, is right for you.
And that's the key, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not just getting lost in the tech specs, but really envisioning how these devices could fit into your life, how they could enhance what you already do.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
let's set the scene.
Okay.
July 2024. Samsung drops these two phones, both building on the legacy of their predecessors.
Right.
One's going for the powerhouse vibe, the other a more pocket rocket energy.
Yeah.
Any guesses which is which?
I think we can all tell Samsung is aiming for different types of users with these two. The Fold 6, with its expansive 7.6-inch dynamic AMOLED display, is clearly making a play for those who want a device that can replace their tablet, maybe even their laptop in a pinch.
It's like that moment in your favorite sci-fi movie where the super spy pulls out what looks like a regular phone,
Right.
and bam, it unfolds into this full-on computer interface.
Yeah.
Except this is real life, and instead of saving the world, you're probably just trying to crush it on your commute.
And with the Fold 6, you've got the tools to do just that. We're talking PC-like productivity immersive gaming, all powered by the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy, which is designed to handle even the most demanding tasks.
Wow.
Plus, Samsung has brought back the S Pen, and this time it's integrated with their Galaxy AI for next-level note-taking.
Okay, hold on, back up a second. A Galaxy AI.
Yeah.
What kind of sorcery are we talking here?
Imagine this. You're scrolling through a recipe, and you see an ingredient you've never heard of.
Okay.
With Galaxy AI, you can literally circle that ingredient on the screen, and Google search will pop up with all the information you need, definitions, pronunciations, alternative ingredients, you name it.
So it's like having a superpowered research assistant built right into the phone.
Exactly.
That's wild.
And that's just scratching the surface. Galaxy AI also powers features like live translation during calls, so you can have seamless conversations with people across language barriers.
All right, that's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
But what about the Flip 6?
Sure.
It might not have the Fold 6's massive screen, but there's something about that compact design that screams style icon.
And you're right, the Flip 6 is all about striking that balance between looks and functionality. But don't let the size fool you. It's packing some serious tech under the hood.
Like what? Give us the highlights.
Okay.
Let's talk about that cover screen, the flex window. I have to admit, at first, I thought it was a gimmick.
Yeah.
But after seeing what it can do, I'm sold.
It's not just a notification window anymore. It's like having a mini smartphone at your fingertips. You can preview and respond to messages, control music playback, even frame up the perfect selfie using the main camera, all without flipping the phone open. For those quick interactions where you don't need a full-blown tablet experience, it's a game changer.
Okay, so we've established that both phones are gorgeous and pack punch, but what about the stuff under the hood? Specs might not be everything, but they tell a story.
Absolutely. And one of the key storylines here is about power and performance. Both the Fold 6 and Flip 6 are equipped with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 for Galaxy, the latest and greatest processor from Qualcomm. This means they can handle anything you throw at them, from demanding games to resource-intensive multitasking. You're not going to see any lag here.
And let's be real, nobody wants a phone that freezes up on them right when they need it most.
But besides a top-notch processor, what else contributes to a smooth user experience?
RAM is crucial, and both phones deliver with a generous 12 GB of LPDDR5X RAM. This ensures that apps launch quickly, multitasking is seamless, and everything just feels snappy. It's like having a supercomputer in your pocket.
Okay, supercomputer is a bit of an exaggeration, but I get your point. Now let's talk storage, because these days, with all the photos, videos, and apps we accumulate, it's precious digital real estate. You're telling me the Fold 6 comes in 3 storage options: 256 GB, 512 GB, or a massive 1 TB. That's practically a portable hard drive in your pocket. The Flip 6, on the other hand, offers 256 GB or 512 GB. Still plenty of space for most users. But if you're known to shoot a ton of 4K video or download every app under the sun, that 1 TB option on the Fold 6 might be tempting.
No judgment here. My phone storage is a constant source of anxiety. But a phone can have all the storage space in the world, and it won't matter if the battery dies after an hour. So what's the battery situation like with these two?
Battery life is always a concern, especially with devices as powerful and feature-rich as these. The Fold 6 houses a 4,400 milliwatt battery, while the Flip 6 has a slightly smaller 4,000 milliwatt one. Now remember, those bigger, brighter screens on the Fold 6 do require more power. Both phones should easily get you through a full day of typical use.
Typical use being the key phrase there.
Exactly. If you're planning on spending hours gaming on your Fold 6 with the brightness cranked up, you'll want to keep a charger handy. Speaking of which, both phones support 25W super fast charging, which means you can get a substantial battery boost in just a few minutes.
Okay, so no more being tethered to a wall socket for hours on end. That's a win in my book.
Absolutely. They also support fast wireless charging 2.0 and wireless power share, so you can even use your phone to charge other compatible devices wirelessly. It's all about convenience.
I have to say, Samsung seems to have thought of everything. But there's one key difference when it comes to features. The Fold 6 supports the S Pen, while the Flip 6 does not. So for those who love to doodle, take handwritten notes, or just prefer the precision of a stylus, that's a big consideration.
It's a smart move on Samsung's part because it clearly differentiates the two phones. The Fold 6, with its larger display and S Pen support, caters to those who prioritize productivity and creativity. The Flip 6, on the other hand, is for those who want something more compact and stylish without sacrificing functionality.
It's like they've analyzed every possible user scenario and tailored these phones to specific needs. But let's not forget, one of the most appealing aspects of foldable phones is how they well fold. What are we talking about in terms of dimensions?
Right. The unfolded Fold 6 is like a mini tablet at 132.6 by 153.5 by 5.6 millimeters. Folded up, it's a much more pocket-friendly 68.1 by 153.5 by 12.2 millimeters. It weighs 239 grams, not featherlight. But remember, you're essentially getting two screens and a powerful computer in one.
Meanwhile, the Flip 6 lives up to its name by being incredibly compact. Unfolded, it measures a 165.1 by 71.9 by 6.9 millimeters. But when folded, it practically disappears into your pocket at a sculpt 85.1 by 71.9 by 14.9 millimeters and a mere 187 grams.
It's pretty incredible how far foldable technology has come, both in terms of design and durability. Remember those early models that felt like they might snap in half if you looked at them wrong?
Don't remind me. I
Yeah.
think I still have nightmares about those flimsy hinges. But these phones, they feel robust, well-built.
Yes.
Samsung has clearly learned a lot over the years.
They've also learned how to make foldable phones more than just a novelty. These are devices designed for everyday life with software and features that adapt to the unique form factor. The software experience is just as important as the hardware, and Samsung hasn't dropped the ball there.
So it's not just about the wow factor of a folding screen anymore. It's about how that folding screen enhances your overall user experience.
Exactly. It's about seamlessly transitioning between different modes of use, whether you're watching a movie on the full unfolded display or quickly checking notifications on the Flip 6's cover screen. It's about having a device that adapts to you, not the other way around.
I love that. Speaking of adapting, one of the things I've always loved about Samsung phones is the ability to personalize them. What are our options in the color department? Because let's be honest, aesthetics matter.
Oh, they absolutely do. And Samsung knows that a phone is a personal statement. For the Fold 6, they've kept it classic and sophisticated with 3 color options: silver, shadow, navy, and pink.
I'm leaning towards the navy myself, very sleek and professional. But for those who want to make a bolder statement, the Flip 6 is where Samsung has let loose with the color palette. We're talking blue mint, a vibrant yellow, and of course the always chic silver shadow.
It's a great way to express your personality and style, and it shows that Samsung understands that technology should be as fun as it is functional. But we've covered a lot of ground here, and there's one big question we haven't answered yet. How much are these technological marvels going to set you back?
Yes, the price tag. Because while it's fun to dream about all the amazing features and possibilities, reality, as they say, bites. Let's break it down for our listeners. This is the part where we rip off the Band-Aid, right? Foldable phones are incredible, but they don't come cheap.
They're definitely an investment, but the technology packed into these devices justifies the price for many users. It's like getting a high-end phone and a top-of-the-line tablet all in one.
Okay, so let's get specific. What are we looking at for the Galaxy Z Fold6?
The Fold 6 with 256 gigabytes of storage starts at around $1,899. Now, if you're aiming for that whopping 1 TB of storage, be prepared to spend a bit more.
And for those who are tempted by the Flip 6's sleek design and pocket-friendly appeal, what's the damage there?
The Galaxy Z Flip 6 with 256 GB of storage starts at a slightly more approachable $1,099 purchase. Still a significant purchase, but you're getting cutting-edge technology and a device that's guaranteed to turn heads.
There's no denying the cool factor, that's for sure. Okay, we've covered a ton of ground here today, from AI-powered features to battery life, from design aesthetics to, of course, the price. But at the end of the day, choosing between the Fold 6 and the Flip 6 is a personal decision.
Absolutely. It's about more than just specs and features on a page. It's about imagining how these devices could integrate into your daily routine and enhance the way you work, play, and connect with the world.
Do you see yourself unfolding the Fold 6 in a meeting, S Pen in hand, effortlessly taking notes and navigating presentations?
Or do you envision yourself flipping open that compact Flip 6 to capture a spontaneous moment with friends, its vibrant color reflecting your own unique style?
These are the questions we want you to consider. It's about finding the device that aligns with your needs and aspirations.
Precisely. And what's so exciting about this moment in mobile technology is that we have these incredible options, these different paths we can take.
Whether you prioritize productivity, portability, or a blend of both core, Samsung has something to offer. And regardless of which device you gravitate towards, one thing's clear. The future of mobile technology is unfolding before our very eyes.
And it's looking pretty incredible, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely. We hope this deep dive has given you a clearer picture of the Galaxy Z Fold6 and Z Flip6, and more importantly, helped you determine which one might be the perfect fit for you.
After all, knowledge is power, especially when it comes to making informed decisions about the technology we invite into our lives.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the world of foldable phones. Now, if you'll excuse us, we have some thinking to do and maybe a bit of online shopping.